Hey, how is everybody doing? So listen now. I've gotten some feedback from my channel where people are telling me that I don't have to do so much of the health talks, or I don't have to do talk about diabetes or high blood pressure that much. I can do some other stuff. I can come out and do stuff. You know that, right? But I beg to differ. I'm gonna have to keep talking about the things that God sent me over here to talk about, and it's the health stuff. Because that's the first reason why I became a nurse, so I can share information and I can help people with their health. So when I hear like people having difficulties, people getting sick, people dying, people not understanding certain disease, it make me feel like I'm not doing what I was supposed to do. So I decided to do this probably like a little series where I'm going to talk to you folks about different diseases, and I'm going to start out with diabetes because that is personal to me. Y'all know I have the diabetes so I'm going to break it down because I might understand diabetes, and you know what, probably I don't even understand diabetes fully because diabetes just continues to evolve. There's a lot of research going on the disease. So this is something that you constantly have to be learning, constantly have to be staying abreast of. So I am going to come break down diabetes, all the things that I know in the simplest forms possible, so people wouldn't have the excuse that they don't understand the disease, or they don't know how you get it, or they don't know how to manage it. I'm going to come and talk up the things them when it come on to these diseases. So we're going to start out with diabetes. And this is what I'm going to ask for you guys. If you know about the disease and you fully understand it and you know everything that is going on, please put some comments below the videos when I post them, because they're going to be a couple series. Please comment on my video. Please let me know that you guys are watching. Don't just sit silently in the background and nodding and say, oh, that's what happened. Make some comment. Let me know that you really want to hear this, because you are the voice and you can let me understand that what I'm teaching, what I'm telling you, what I'm preaching, you are receiving. Okay, so please put comments below, share the videos. Like if you know someone who would benefit from learning and knowing about this stuff, share my videos with them. Cause that's why I'm talking the things then. That's why I come over here. That's why I'm sharing. Me not just come because I love hear myself talk. I love hear myself talk. But yeah, I want you guys to share what I am telling and what I'm preaching and what I'm teaching. Okay? So we're going to talk about diabetes today, as you see in the title, in the thing. And we're going to do a few series. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do because I don't want these videos to be too lengthy. So I'm just going to break them down in smaller portions, so you can just click on them whenever you need to update yourself, whenever you need to understand something, just come right back. And I'm going to be changing the name of my channel. I keep not having time to sit down and doing that, because the channel is called Beyond the Bedside. I'm going to change it to Beyond. You're going to see. You're going to see. You want to see what I change it to? You're going to see what I change it to. But I'm going to change the name, because it has been 1 year since I've been Beyond the Bedside. So yeah, it was still Beyond it, but I'm going to change it to something else. But we're going to talk about diabetes in a few series. So today, I'm just going to break down simply what is diabetes. Google, what is diabetes? So suppose you go over to Google and you say, Google, what is diabetes? Let me pull up Google. Suppose you go over there and you say, Google, what is diabetes? Say, I never yet tried. Probably I should try using that. Let me try using the microphone. I never used the microphone. Let me try. It work. Allow. First you gotta allow it, yeah. Google, what is diabetes? What she say? All right. So what Google brought up here, the first thing I see is a bunch of videos they put on one side. And then the first thing they put, a group of diseases that result in too much sugar in the blood, high blood glucose. A group of diseases that result in too much sugar in the blood. Diabetes mellitus. Okay, so that's the medical terminology that they use, diabetes mellitus. Then you have type 2 diabetes, a long-term condition in which the body has trouble controlling blood sugar and using it for energy. Okay. A long-term condition. Another word to use for that is chronic, but long-term might be easier to understand. It's a long-term condition. So what that means, it's not like the cold. It's not like you have it for a few days and it go away. And it's not like you take one pill and it go away. Also add that it's progressive, meaning it keeps getting worse and worse and worse if you don't do anything about it, okay? So that's type 2 diabetes. That's one definition that they put. Then they put a definition for type 1 diabetes because there's different types of diabetes. So they put for type 1 diabetes a lifelong, so they didn't say long term here, they said lifelong condition where the pancreas, and the pancreas is an organ that is in your body. It sits somewhere here, like between the stomach and the liver, in the middle, like underneath your boobs right there. I hate that I have these notifications coming to my thing. It just gets in the way. So it's a lifelong condition. So that's the type 1, where the pancreas makes little or no insulin. Now, insulin is made in the pancreas, that same organ that I tell you sits under here. The insulin is made in that organ. And so people with type 1 might have a little bit of insulin or might have none. And we're going to go further into talking what is insulin. It's a whole heap of things, people. It's a whole heap of things. But you come to the right person, and I need you to share these videos because I'm going to break them down all the way down to crumbs. You're going to understand. You're going to know what is diabetes, because there's no reason nobody should be walking around not understanding what is diabetes. There was one time when I didn't know what was diabetes either, and that was the main reason why I became a nurse, because my mom had diabetes. My grandmother had diabetes, and I know of the word, but I didn't understand the disease. So same like you might heard the term diabetes before, but you just don't understand it really. You just need somebody like Denise right here to explain it to you. So we just talk about there are different types of diabetes. I just mentioned type 2, where they said it's a long-term condition where the body has trouble, it having trouble, it having hard time controlling your blood sugars. We're going to talk about what is blood sugars also. And then type 1, they took it as, they say, it's a lifelong condition where the pancreas makes little or no insulin. And the pancreas is an organ in your body where insulin is made. And insulin is a hormone that helps to process sugars and glucose in your body, okay? Now, sugar, glucose is the same thing, but just, like you might call somebody, you might say, some people might say tomato, or some people might say tomato. Sugar, glucose is the same thing in the body. So your body cannot control it. Your body having a hard time processing it when you have a condition called diabetes, whether it's type 1 or if it's type 2 or if it's gestational, which is a different type of diabetes again, but it's all diabetes. Gestational diabetes occurs only in female. And how it gets to occur only in female? Because only females can become pregnant. And it's a type of diabetes that happens when you are pregnant. Not all pregnant people get it, but it's a condition that can happen while you are pregnant. It is one of the complications in pregnancy. So we're going to continue with these lessons because, as I said, I do not want them to be too long, because I want you guys to be able to sit and watch them little at a time. If you don't have a lot of time, you can just watch a little piece, or you could just binge watch upon the thing them and understand all that is going on with diabetes, because there's no reason in this modern day and time you don't understand what is really clocking over there. Okay, so thanks so much for watching this first episode, and tune in for the next episode.